In this example, we want to find the area and perimeter of the shaded area, taking pi to be 22/7. First, we observe that the shaded figure is a trapezium. We are going to label the trapezium A, B, C, D, E. Area of trapezium A, B, C, D is equal to half the sum of parallel sides times height. This is the formula for finding the area of a trapezium. And this is equals to half multiplied by the sum of the two parallel sides AD and BC. So it's 13 plus 8. And then we multiply by the height of the trapezium, 12. AB is the height of the trapezium, and AB is equal to CE, which is also the height of the trapezium, which is 12 meters. And this simplifies to 1/2 times 21 times 12, which is equals to 126 square meters. The area of the semicircle with radius 4. This is the semicircle with the diameter 8. So if you look at BC, BC is the diameter of the white semicircle, and the radius is half of that, which is 4. So I take pi times r, which is the area, divide by 2, because this is only half the circle that we're interested in. Since pi is 22/7, we take that and then we multiply it by 4, the radius, and multiply by 4 again, the radius, divide by 2. And this is equal to 176 divided by 7, which is equals to 25.143 square meters. I did a little bit of working in the clouds, so if you're interested, you can look at that working. It shows that I write clearly the numerator and the denominator. So on the numerator, I get 22 times 4 times 4 divided by 2. In the denominator, I get 7. And I look at this expression, and I discovered that I don't have a common factor between the numerator and the denominator. I cannot say, for example, I divide the denominator by 7 to give me 1, and then I divide the numerator by 7 to simplify the numbers. You see, 7 is not a factor on the numerator side, so we don't cancel anything. It's not possible to do any cancellation here, because we cannot divide the numerator and the denominator by a common factor. In this case, what we can do is we just multiply this 22 times 4 times 4, and then we divide this by 2 to give me 176. I have to copy back the denominator 7. So I still have a denominator 7 I have to copy back. I do the long division method, 176 divided by 7 to give me 25.143 square meters in decimal. I did not show that working, but if you were to work it out, you will need to show the working, the long division steps there. So therefore, the area of my shaded figure, I will take 126, which is the area of the trapezium, minus that semicircle with diameter BC. 126 minus 25.143 is equals to 100.86 square meters. This is one of my answers. Now we got to find the circumference of that semicircle with the diameter BC. The reason is because we need to find the parameter. So the parameter is that length all around the shaded figure. So it will include the line AB, AD, AC, but we cannot include BC, because BC is a line that is not bordering the shaded region. What we want to find is that circumference, that green arc, that half circle, the circumference of that half circle, which is why we need to find the circumference of the circle with diameter BC. We do this, of course, by applying a formula for circumference, which is pi multiplied by diameter, or pi d. And in this case, my d is 8. And my pi is 22/7. So my formula becomes 22/7 times 8. I divide by 2 to get half a circle, half a circumference, that is. And this is equals to 25.14 divided by 2 is equals to 12.57. The parameter of the shaded figure is equals to 12.57 plus 13 plus 13 plus 12, which is equals to 50.57 meters. This is the answer to the second part of the question, the parameter of the shaded figure.